Hello again. We are going to be reading Hebrews chapter 7 verses 11, and we're actually going to go through the end of the chapter, verses 28. And this is going to be tying back just to that small portion we read about the king and priest Melchizedek who blessed Abram. In this section, it will show how Jesus was instituted by the Lord to be the priest of God, but also to be the king. And he is going to be the guarantor of our faith and our salvation. And so anyways, I won't be doing a ton of talking on this. I'm just going to read the section one more time just to give you a little bit more backstory. I know we've gone over it again, but here we go. Now if perfection had been attainable through the Levitical priesthood, for under it the people received the law, what further need would there have been for another priest to arise after the order of Melchizedek, rather than one named after the order of Aaron? For when there is a change in the priesthood, there is necessarily a change in the law as well. For the one of whom these things are spoken belonged to another tribe, from which no one has ever served at the altar. For it is evident that our Lord was descended from Judah, and in connection with that tribe Moses said nothing about priests. This becomes even more evident when another priest arises in the likeness of Melchizedek, who has become a priest not on the basis of legal requirements concerning bodily descent, but by the power of an indestructible life, meaning Jesus is who he's talking about right now. For it is witnessed of him, you are a priest forever after the order of Melchizedek. And that is the Psalms passage, Psalms 110 verse 4. For on the one hand, a former commandment is set aside because of its weakness and uselessness. For the other made nothing perfect, but on the other hand, a better hope is introduced through which we draw near to God. And it is not without an oath, for those who formerly became priests were made such without an oath. But this one was made a priest with an oath by the one who said to him, "The Lord has sworn and will not change his mind. You are a priest forever." This makes Jesus the guarantor of a better covenant. The former priests were many in number because they were prevented by death from continuing in office. But he holds his priesthood permanently because he continues forever. Consequently, he is able to save to the uttermost those who draw near to God through him, since he always lives to make intercession for them. For it was indeed fitting that we should have such a high priest, holy, innocent, unstained, separated from sinners, and exalted above the heavens. He has no need, like those high priests, to offer sacrifices daily, first for his own sins and then for those of the people, since he did this once for all when he offered up himself. For the law appoints men in their weakness as high priests, but the word of the oath, which came later than the law, appoints a son who has been made perfect forever. That'll do it for today. Have a blessed day, everyone.